Okay, so this is my first little explainer video, so bear with me if it's not too good. I'll figure it out as we go. It's really not that glamorous. Okay, this is my first attempt at a video question. Bear with me. And I hope this serves as an example of one way of submitting a question for our critical questions discussions that we'll be having every Thursday and Friday.
Hey guys, it's Chris. I'm submitting our critical question for week 2 of the class. I think it's a pretty interesting one, so hope you guys enjoy it.
Hi, my name is Jennifer, and I'm going to be doing one of the critical questions for this week.
Hi, class. This is a critical question for Mouse.
How is our ability to put ourselves in the shoes of a character affected by changes in that character, like when they're wearing their costume versus not wearing their costume?
In regards to Tuesday's discussion in class,
We touched on it briefly in class.
There's something that Scott McCloud says about drawing cartoony type characters. He says in his book that if he would have drawn himself more realistic, then people wouldn't pay attention to the information as much.
So I post their questions at the end of the week, sometimes video questions, sometimes written questions, and the students respond in an amazing way. I only ask for a short paragraph, 6 or 7 sentences, and they go well beyond that pretty consistently. They bring images from the text in, and as you can see as I scroll through, they're doing an amazing amount of work. The critical thinking that I can see that's going on outside of class is really great.
Hi everyone, I'm Audrey Goodman and this is Gina Kaysen.
hi.
And we have both been reading and teaching Alexi and to share with you some of our ideas and also have a conversation about the book which we haven't had before.
Another thing I've added to these hybrid courses is quizzes. I usually don't use quizzes in my classes because I focus on writing and critical thinking, but rote memorization is of course important sometimes, and so when we're reading Junot Diaz, he uses a lot of Spanish in his book Drown, and so why not create a quiz using quotations that let them practice their Spanish? Students can also take a series of regional map quizzes. We're reading authors from around the world, and I want my students to be able to identify countries on a map. The hope is that by not making this a high-stakes test, that they can look at this more as a game, and that they're improving their skills rather than passing or failing. Some students, particularly those who are thinking about going into teaching, have created their own quizzes that other students in the class can actually then take. Other students have created book recommendation projects, basically to make suggestions and arguments about books that I might include the next time I teach the course. Some of them are quite comfortable with technology. This student created a Tumblr site looking at illusions in Watchmen. So essentially you click on these various cultural illusions and you get some lyrics, you can listen to the song, you can look at the photographs, and then she explains why these illusions are important within the work. Regardless of the types of assignments, I post them online, other students comment on it, and hopefully they see that they're learning from each other's work.